A couple of weeks ago, I had my very first lesson with my coach, so it was just one on one. I was very excited for this day because I know there's a lot of things I need to correct in order to get better at figure skating. So that's what I did. I have to include a trigger warning here because I wear way too short skirt. But it was wash day, so bear with it. In the next clips here, you'll see me warm up. It was just a very short warm up.
I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight.
And one thing I tried to correct was my landing in my jumps because I usually do kind of a horse kick. But this time I tried to do kind of a circle and to point my toes to make it prettier. These skates are still new. I bought them a few weeks before the last lesson, before the summer break, so I still have to get used to them. And also, since we just come back to the ice and I've only skated 4 times, I think, before this, it was still, I'm still very shaky. I have to give myself time to get better again. Yeah, because the first times on the ice after a big break in like 3 months or so is always pretty difficult. And then came my coach, Josefine. So first up, we did some pumps on the ice in a circle, and some things I struggle with is keeping my body upright and to keep my arm directly behind my body. So I got the correction that it should kind of hurt, that I should feel my arm, otherwise it's not going enough behind me. The corrections are going to be on the screen so you can read what my coach told me. Some things that you'll see a lot in this video is that my edges are very bad, especially my outside edge. I normally walk kind of inside with my feet. I don't know what that's called, but yeah, it's making it difficult for me to hit my outer edge. And also, I don't really trust my skates anymore, so that's also a big factor, and that's definitely something I'll work on. Yeah, this time. So my outside edge is pretty bad, and I don't bend my knees enough, and I struggle with keeping my body upright. But otherwise, I think I'll just put on some music and you can see it here, and I'll come back with some things if there are any extra things I want to point out.
This is not a phase, my dear. Time heals the moment, but our hearts were frozen, don't disappear. You were scared from not knowing, but I got a feeling that I'll be right here for the rest of my life. Just know that I'll give you love you'll never want to share tonight. Tonight. But if the world isn't working the way that we found it when we were too young to love, our attention is running, 5 seconds is burning a hole in our racing hearts. I wish we could find the space, a great escape, where we could finally break the mold. If it's us that we want and we're happy after the fall, and I don't wanna change it all. heard 1,001 times before. I bet. Let me fall into your eyes all over again. I'll be right here for the rest of my life. Just know that I'll give you love you never wanna share tonight. Tonight. But if the world isn't working the way that we found it when we were too young to love, our attention is running, 5 seconds is burning a hole in our racing hearts. I wish we could find the space, a great escape, where we could finally break the mold. If it's us that we wanted, happy after the fall, then I don't wanna change it all. And I don't wanna change it all. And I don't wanna change it all. No, 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 hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways. And on we'll go. Finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways. And on we'll go.
I told her that I wasn't really comfortable with jumping yet, so we just practiced the entrance to the different jumps and how to hold the position, and I really struggled with knowing where to put my hands. And as you can see, I don't really put my leg up that high, even though that was one of the corrections, but I really did believe that it was very high. So that's one of the good things about filming the sessions and the lessons, because you can really see where you kind of went wrong, where you could improve.
We'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways. And on we'll go. Saw your silhouette in the backlight. Swear we could have met in a past life. Dreaming every night.
And then we did some spins in the end. So she asked me to do a 2-foot spin, and I did one, and then we immediately went on to the 1-foot spins. And here my entrance isn't very strong. It's something I've struggled with for a lot of months now. It was almost good in November last year, but something went wrong, and I think it's after I got my skates sharpened incorrectly. So now I don't trust my skates and my blades and my edges, and I'm afraid of falling. So we really worked on trying to hold the entrance for a bit longer, and she told me that if I could hold it for longer and didn't really find myself getting into the spin, I could use my arm a bit. And also I need to open my hips more. My hips are very closed, so I need to do some exercises, and she told me to do a squat with my toes out in order to get stronger muscles in my inner thighs, because when I go from backwards to forwards I kind of stop in the middle of it, and yeah, I should have it should just be one fluent move. And then we said thank for the lessons. The lesson was done. It was finished. And I had a really great experience with it, although I still need to practice a lot of the basic things in figure skating. And so here I'm just prepping my skates for coming home after this 45-minute lesson. That was it. I'll see you next time. Bye!